What is up, ladies and gentlemen, to the YouTuberverse? I am back once again, and as you can see, I'm holding the phone with my right hand. It is a spraying thing. I'm going to start with that first and foremost. I know a couple of y'all have asked me some questions and made some comments on about my wrists. Thank you so much for all of your good wishes and everything. Thankfully, I bopped it real good. It sprayed. If I'm not careful, ligament damage could be done. So I'm going to keep it in the splint thing and stuff. And right now, I'm gonna switch over to my other hand so you can see I have it in this right now. This Durlio is pretty good. It's doing nice for me. So thankfully I don't need anything too fancy, too crazy. And thankfully, if anything does happen or go wrong with it, or if anything's feeling really bad, I am able to go back and get it redone, get a second opinion, but or whatever. Not get it in again. Sorry, go in again. I will decide to go in again, and then we can get that done. I did not go in the first place at all, actually. I know for a fact the swelling's gone down. The hand is doing so good. There's a little bit of swelling, not too much, but also I have this pretty tight, so it's not bad at all. And I can rotate it. I got grip strength to it. I still feel a bit of pain, but the pain's different than where it was centered at the first time. And that is because essentially what I did, I'm going to turn this a bit, is I smacked my hand from this spot here all the way around to there. And of course, this hand's got some scratches and stuff. Sorry, if you don't like seeing that and scars and stuff, I apologize. I work with animals and I'm a bit of a klutz. So out of the combination of the two, I have some blemishes of the injury style on my body, on my shin too, man. Oof, that's another story for another day, though. But we are doing good overall. Rest is great. It is so stinking cold outside, man. Even Frosty the Snowman would want to wear a scarf the way it's going. At least the way that the South is used to it going. Sorry, my voice getting go gurgly sometimes because of that stinking cold. Need to make sure that don't be happening too much. It's just drainage and stuff from the nose, and it's not happening at an extreme rate. So sometimes I'm not paying attention or I don't talk a lot. I get that kind of happening. Rorschach's doing good too. He's finally done eating his food. I popped on the recording here as soon as I stepped in because also the PlayStation needed to update. So I was gonna watch some YouTubes and whatnot, but I let my PlayStation do its thing. I think it is done, but at least at this point, by the time I'm off this and I get this uploaded, that'll be ready to go. Oh, let me show you this cute little guy. Hold. Hey, friend. You doing good? I know I missed you. I just gave you food and popped onto the YouTubes. Yep. Always after a good old eats, he likes to kind of clean himself up real fast. And the other guy is doing good. As you guys know, a customer. Well, if you don't know, actually, they were only on the shorts. And, well, not really. So, there's a video that's like 5 minutes long I did earlier today, and then a short or two in the past couple of days, yesterday and today, where a customer brought an anole that they found in their Christmas tree they finally took down. And he is a juvenile, or she is a juvenile, obviously, as you can tell. I don't know, obviously, as you can tell, for me, who knows these animals and lives around them, and I can tell, but not you as everyone. There are some lizards that max size is the size that Pasta is right now, and his full name is Pasta Sad, not Salad Pasta Sauce. That was written on the top of the cup. I just call him Pasta. So, and I keep reverting to just a him and a he kind of thing. So I do apologize for that, but I'm just gonna kind of use that as kind of like the fall too. Sometimes I'll try to say it or whatever, but honestly, still not sure. It's very small, and I haven't seen the little foop thing come out with the Knowles from North America. The males will have the foop thing usually because that's what they use to attract the female. With the Cuban Falls chameleons, I've seen Dramoka was the gizzard essentially. I call it the foop thing because they lean their heads back and this sort of like neck thing comes out. Not like how my beard look. It's all theirs is all flat. For the green anoles, theirs would be kind of like an orange, maybe reddish color. And for the Cuban Falls chameleon, Usually it would be the same color as whatever their scales are at the moment. Usually when they're upset or angry, they're kind of like a gray or darkish color, or when they're absorbing sun. When they're super chill and happy and calm, they're like a gray whitish color kind of a deal. You haven't really seen Dramoka really in her dark colors, but she'll do that when she gets chilly. But that room's so warm even when the lights aren't on. That's why the parakeets are there and everything. So usually everyone's super good when it comes to that kind of stuff. And then also, tomorrow I do have off, but I may not be doing many videos, maybe some shorts or something. I need to take me a defrag day. And not only that, but I'm finally going to be doing a D&D session. It's been years. But I'm finally going to be doing a D&D session where I'm just a player. I'm not DM. I'm not anything like that. I might help the DM. The DM's my friend, and they might have some questions and stuff. But outside of that, we're playing the Ravnica setting, which Ravnica is from Magic the Gathering, which I love so much that Dramoka, my Cuban False Chameleon, is named after a dragon from Magic the Gathering. But Wizards of the Coast makes both games, so it was only a matter of time before, they made a guide for one of their world from Magic the Gathering, and they have one for Ravnica. The other one, I forget, it might be Theros, might be. I'm not sure. I like the Ravnica one. That's the one I have. So my friend is going to be DMing, and we're going to be doing that one specifically, that setting. So it's going to be super cool. I'm going to be playing a fun character. But I'm going to lose most of y'all if I keep going, because I was going to be like, dang, this guy's nerdy too? Guess I have to unsubscribe. It's all right to be nerdy, man. I'm not the only one out there who loves animals and nerdy. I find actually most people who love animals are also big old nerds in their own way themselves. So everyone's got a little nerdy bone in their body. Take that in the right way, please. But thank you guys so much. Getting closer and closer to 1,000 subscribers, and from there, that's step one into what I'm going to be doing moving forward and everything with YouTube. I'm still going to be keeping my day job, and I will probably never ever go full-time YouTube. But if I wind up getting my dream sanctuary thing set up, I can do the YouTube around the sanctuary and record much more about much more exotic and fun animals than I can at my job. I have to be respectful for the company I work for. That's why you see only very short clips and stuff of different animals. I'm never taking a long video tour of the store I work at because I do not have permission to do that. It's probably not good to do that, and out of respect for my company, I will not do that. My animals, I do have quite a few, not as much as I do at the stores I help out at, but I do have quite a few, and I think they do well enough. I love them enough, and apparently y'all do too. Lady the leopard gecko and Rorschach the cat are rock stars on this channel, and you guys are just so awesome with all the love and all the positivity about these animals. I do work very hard to keep all my animals happy and healthy, and only a couple times, like very few times. I did my hand signs backwards a couple times and did this, and then a few times I don't know, man. It's been a long few weeks because of the snows and stuff, and all the days never being quite knowing when I do have off and what I can do. But finally, I'm going to have tomorrow off where I know all the animals are good. I have taken care of most of my stuff. I get to hang out with my animals, man. Yeah, just like little Rorschach down here. Check him out, man. He's being so cute. Hey, buddy. But hey, while we're looking at the cat being adorable, I would like to say thank you guys so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing. You peoples out there doing all this awesomeness is that's what I was trying to say, is absolutely, man, it's like a dream come true, I'm getting to do what I love at my work, even when I'm not at work. A passion is a wonderful thing, and I spent a lot of my life until I got to my early 30s not knowing what that passion is. I've always loved animals, but man, I never thought I could make a career out of something like that. And you guys supporting this channel, that makes that more of a reality to myself, to animals like this little guy, and just everywhere in between, I don't have any ideas, visions of extreme grandeur. I don't want to be the richest dude on the block. I don't want to have the nicest cars. I don't care much about having shoes, playing with my beards. I only care about helping animals, man. Learning more about animals, nature, and all that. Everything about that's so amazing. Even those who know so much about it are constantly being flipped upside down with a new discovery that they never thought they could figure out before. Animals will always surprise us. And that is just so wonderful about this thing. Because in a world where computers are going crazy, we're always going to need someone who understands how to give a loving hand to various different creatures, whether it's wild or the ones we take care of at home. Understanding our planet will always be absolutely important to our environment, to ourselves, our society. Because the environment is first, only in that we live on this planet. If we do anything we can't live on it for, game over. So, all that is what I want to do with my life. And money and stuff's going to be a thing. I'm working a full time day job. But like with teachers, my type of job doesn't get big money. This is a passion thing. My job is my passion. Sometimes your passion doesn't give you the most money, but I love going to work. You know, in the words of Dirty Heads, I'm on vacation every day because I love my occupation. So, it's not exactly like that, but that's pretty much how they do it in the song. I don't want to actually sing the song, because if you want to, you can go ahead and listen to it rather than me trying to sing it. They do it a lot better than I would. Y'all have a good one. Your support's amazing. And I just hope that all of y'all are doing the best you can as well. Because if I'm doing good, of course I want y'all to do good. I want you to do good even if I'm doing bad. So, thank you. You all are fantastic, awesome, amazing. I don't have as much. The vocabulary that I can think of does not cover how stupendous you peoples be. So, have rest, be good, see you tomorrow. Peace out.